Aloha, my fine trading friends. It's your good buddy Brent, back with another episode of Selling Cash Secured Put Options in this here paper trading account. If you have some interest in learning how to sell cash secured put options, check out this website right here. There's a link in the description below. We got free stuff. We got paid stuff. And right now, I got to do fast stuff because I live right by the highway. And I got the windows open because it's blazing hot in this apartment right now. And there's going to be a bunch of motorcycles coming by. There's all types of cars coming by with big mufflers. There's going to be an ambulance coming by. I don't want that just interrupting your fine audio experience right here. So let's get into it. We're looking over here at this paper trading account, and I just want to let you know that the internet has been giving me some heat over paper trading. They said paper trading is a waste of time. I beg to differ. I think anytime you're going to do something that involves a little bit of risk, let's say a boxing match. Let's say you're going to have your first competitive boxing match. I think it'd be silly if you didn't practice a little bit. Punch the bag, maybe punch the mitts, maybe some light sparring. How about if you were going to fly an airplane? I think it would be silly just to get into a live airplane and start trying to fly around without anyone teaching you. Maybe it'd be okay to get into a flight simulator. Make sure you know how to do it. How about going to war? Would you want to have people shooting on you without doing some training first? I wouldn't. How about being a fireman? You want to rush into a burning down building without having a little bit of maybe simulated practice first? What about your kids? If you ever had a 16-year-old kid, would you just give them the keys to the car? Here you go, son, daughter, or whatever your pronoun is. Hop in that car and just start driving away. No problem. Best of luck to you. Hope you don't crash. No. All these things involve a certain amount of risk. So you'd probably have a little bit of training. You'd probably have some practice, some controlled environments. So all these yahoos on the internet saying that paper trading is a waste of time, more than likely, all those scenarios that I came up with, they understand the value of training in those things, which shows there's a discrepancy in their thinking. Because if they had a legitimate premise that training practice is a waste of time, that premise would be valid throughout lots of things in society. But I've just demonstrated that there's more things in society that it's good to practice than not. So that's why we're in this paper trading account. All right, that's the bare bones to it. And I suggest that you get one too. Right now, what do we have going on? Okay. We got, don't worry about these things up here. We're just doing the cash secured put options. This is open already, right? I got a long stock because I'm trying to take possession of this. So we got these two contracts sold. One was filled at 7 cents. One was filled at 10 cents for an average of 0.085 cents. And trying to get filled on another one over here, trying to get filled at 9 cents. However, it trade price up. Hawaiian Standard Time. It must have just hit midnight or something like that, or must have just changed over on the Eastern Standard Time, because that was saying about 4 or 6 cents. I can't remember, but boop, it got zeroed out. So we're just going to leave this open for the moment. But XLI, we got filled on that one. 7 days left for all these contracts. We're going to move this, XLI, move this over to long stock, and then we'll leave that open order here. So we got these cash secured put options open, total of 3 contracts right now, 2 on XLF, 1 on XLI. The reason why I'm not putting them under paper trades is, under option trades, is that these trades, I have no desire to take ownership of these, or I can't take ownership the way those trades are set up. This is a little different. I'm totally happy with taking ownership. Being that there's only 7 days left, and I believe the stock market is closed tomorrow, I'm not going to look at adding any more. Positions. But let's just quickly take a look at the charts. So we got XLF. This is what we see XLF doing. And we got XLI. This is what we see XLI doing. Let's zoom in on, take a quick look at the daily. Here we are, 6 months, 1 day per candle. We got volume has come down since this area right here. Here's our candle today. Looks like at the moment not much going on really, right? It's seems to be kind of bottoming out right in here. It's probably going to start slowly working its way up to the top, or top of this little range right here. It's kind of is in the top of this range. Here's the bottom of this little range we're looking at, and right now it's up there. So I think in the next 7 days, I think there's not a high chance it's going to fall all the way down to 30, although it's possible. Looking at the probability of in the money, statistically, it says there's about 7.13% chance that this could expire in the money. But I don't. We'll see what happens. It's a low probability. Right now, there's about 4 cents left on this contract. I'm just going to let it go to expiration. Let's take a look at XLI. Just do this, XLI. And what's our strike price? I think is at 94. Let's double check that real quick. Yep, 94 bucks. Same 7 days left. And probability of expiring in the money, a little bit higher, but we're still we're less than 10%. Not much less, but still less than 10%. And looks like there's good amount of support right here. Although we had some selling, our volume is slowing off, and we see that reflected in these candles here. Look at this long body, right? And you got a lot of volume. Look at this one, not as long of a trading range there, and less volume. Look at this one, barely any trading range, less volume. So it's probably the selling is slowing down. The selling is slowing down. How much? We'll see. But it's got a long ways to fall from here to 94 for us to get assigned. So that is basically it. I'm going to call this one quits at less than 10 minutes. Check out the website, and again, don't. If you're the type of Yahoo that's thinking that paper trading is a waste of time, think about those other examples. Would you, if you knew you were going to get in a boxing match, and you don't have any boxing experience, would you train first, right? If you're a professional boxer, then use a different example. What are you not a professional at? What would there be risk involved in? Would you train? Hear that? Okay, I gotta go. Aloha.